Okay, just another boring day here in West Tennessee, and it's kind of chilly outside, and it's fixing to rain here in a little bit. So I'm out in the shop, getting the tractor ready to do a little work. I've already tilled my garden up while it was still dry a couple days ago, and about ready to do the 350-hour transmission oil filter change and service to the tractor. But wanted to share this. If you search this on YouTube, you can probably find it where some other people have run into this, but I thought I'd share it for the people that check my channel. I've had some coolant leak problems. I bought this tractor. This is the Kubota L3901. Bought it a couple years ago, and I've already had to tighten one of the radiator hoses like a month after I got it. And this tractor's still under warranty. I could take it back to the dealer, but the dealer I got it from is a good 50 minutes away, almost an hour. Normal driving, if I hauled it with the trailer, it'd probably be an hour or so. So, minor stuff like this, I don't see any need to take it back to the dealer if I can fix it myself. So I've already topped my coolant off again. It was low a few minutes ago. And when I first got the tractor, it was leaking up here at the top of the radiator. I tightened it up. Didn't mess with anything else because I saw where the fluid was running out from. Well, I've had another leak, and to get to this one, you have to take the side cover off, loosen this little 12mm bolt, which I've already loosened. Pull it out. This cover has a long tab and a short tab. This plastic is going to get worn one of these days, so when you take these off, I always pull them towards the long tab so that the short one pops out right here, and then pull the long one out. You're probably less likely to break it. So I've also had to tighten this lower radiator clamp here. There's only two hoses coming out of the radiator, one at the top, one at the bottom. Well, I still had a small leak occasionally when I'd run the tractor really good and park it. I'd smell some antifreeze, but it was actually, I was not having any puddles on the ground, but I could smell it. And every 15 or 20 hours, I was having to add a little bit of coolant to my reservoir, so I knew it was going somewhere. And I finally found it. This lower radiator hose where it goes into the engine, if you can see it right here. This would be on the left side of the tractor as you're sitting on the tractor, right under the alternator. I had to tighten that clamp, but the one that was causing most of my trouble is the hardest one to get to, and it's back here under the particulate filter and all that mess above the radiator. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Take the light off, it might, no, it's not really, there it is. So that little screw right there is the upper radiator hose where it goes into the top of the engine. So that's where my problem was, and it looks like it would be so easy to get to, but it's right behind the injector pump or whatever that is. So I actually had to have a short extension. It is a, what is this? My lighting's not so good in here. I think it's an 8mm. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, it's an 8mm. So an 8mm socket, and I had to have I've got a extension with a, bring this back out, with a little swivel extension and a short extension, and that let me get up in there, as you can see, and get on that. There it is. So it looks like it'd be easy, but you can't get a screwdriver straight on it because of the injector pump. So you need a swivel or wobble joint is what I call that extension. It has the take it off, extension with the tapered tongue on it, where it lets the extension wobble a little. So just a heads up, if you're having some coolant going missing from your Kubota L3901. I'm sure the 2501 and the 3301 probably have the same issue, that they're basically the same tractor. If you're having coolant issues, that's 4 things you need to check. Upper radiator hose right there, I had to tighten it about 2 full turns. Lower radiator hose right here, had to tighten it about the same. Same story on this lower radiator hose where it goes in the engine. And then finally this one that's a booger to get to, way up here behind the injector pump, or whatever that is. Yeah, it's injector pump. So anyway, about to do the 350-hour service, and I'll probably make another video of that. Thanks for watching.